Okay guys, like this video if you want to be entered into a Badlion Cape giveaway. Be subscribed. You have to subscribe. I know like half of you watching right now are not subscribed, so please subscribe. Like this video as I already said, and comment your IGN down below. The winner for the last video is on the screen right now, and I just want to say thank you very much for the support on yesterday's video. I'm still sick, by the way, if you guys can't tell. Oh yeah, and if you haven't already, join my Discord. Yes, I'm still sick. Like, to be honest, it's actually gotten like 10 times worse since yesterday's video. I made yesterday's video and I was like, dude, I can't even make a video. I can't commentate. So I have no idea how I'm going to get through this video, but hopefully I do. I know my voice probably sounds very, very different to how it usually does. But as you guys have seen, there's been like a load of hype over the last couple of days. I mean, I made a video a week ago, and I guess we're going to start off with that video. So I made this video a week ago called Badlion Could Return, and then in brackets, explanation. Because a lot of people were probably looking at that title like, what do you mean, Tom? Like, how could Badlion possibly return? They shut down, I don't know how long ago, like 5 months ago, or maybe not even that long ago, but they shut down, and with no hope of returning, you know, all these other servers were taking over. I had loads of people coming at me, like talking to me about this, saying, you know, a lot of their competition has actually like disappeared. For example, Mine HQ was a huge part of their competition, and so was like a few other UHC servers. You know, a lot of UHC servers have shut down now. There's only a very few amount left. So it did make sense for me to make that video, kind of sparking, you know, the idea, and it got a lot of people thinking, got a lot of attention. That video is actually doing pretty well, so a lot of people really saw that and were like, yeah, I mean, why don't they return? You know, this is a possibility. It's like a good chance for them to actually come back. I made that video, so after that video I actually went ahead and messaged Jdegoederen a little bit, and we were back and forth, and you know, I wanted to get him on for an interview. So that's the next thing. I wanted to get him on for an interview, and he didn't really want to talk too much about Badlion Network. He just wanted to talk about the Badlion client. I guess he didn't feel comfortable answering about 10,000 questions if the server was to return and if it wasn't to return, and I guess that wouldn't be very good PR for the Badlion client itself if the Badlion server wasn't going to return. I don't know. I'm probably still going to do an interview with him because he wants to talk about you know, the future of the Badlion client, so I'm probably still going to do that. So I made my next video yesterday, which was a new Badlion server. That was kind of me talking about, you know, will there be a new server taking over? You know, will it actually happen? You know, could Badlion come back, or could there be a server that takes over what they started? And I guess I spoke to Jdegoederen a bit more after that, which is pretty much this video, and I kind of already explained it in that one as well. So I pretty much said to Jdegoederen, I said, like, I wanna kind of address the whole idea, if Badlion, why wouldn't it return? If it could return, or why wouldn't the server come back? And his response was, we've already said why it's not coming back. And then he quoted, I think, something from the forum, and he said, the needs that Badlion Network once filled in the Minecraft community do not exist in a large enough volume for Badlion Network to stay alive by itself anymore. We are going to do our best to work with other servers out there to make sure the needs of our players are still met. Check the end of this thread for some servers we recommend. And that was taken from the forum post they made, I guess, when they shut down. Now, I'm sure Jdegoederen, I'm pretty good friends with Jdegoederen, and I'm sure he doesn't mind me talking about some of the messages he sent me, and I can understand where he's coming from with a lot of things he says. Like, to be honest, as I already said, like, wouldn't be in the best interest for Badlion to return anyway, just because of how well their client is performing. But it does kind of suck, you know, the whole idea that, you know, playing on Badlion could have actually been a thing again, has kind of been shut down by this whole thought of it's not really worth it, which it is understandable. You know, they're going to be throwing money into a server that won't be generating income like other servers. You know, it wouldn't really be worth it for them to come up. You know, they also said, like, you know, the size of the Minecraft PvP community has shrunk so much, and that's true. Like, the biggest servers right now are not PvP servers. Like, we've already explained this. You guys know that for a fact. There is a few big servers that I actually didn't realize were even a server that still get like 800 players that are like practice servers, which are like for different countries, which I didn't even know about. There's a few like PvP Temple. You know, My Man Club is still around. There's a couple. I guess Vanity, although Vanity is mainly just factions, so it's not even just like, you know, practice or anything like that. And then he pretty much said if they were to come back, then they would just be dividing the community even more than it already is, which I don't know if that is strictly true. Like, to be honest, I don't really agree with that, because I think a lot of people would come back just to that for that server, so it wouldn't really be dividing it. It'd be like inviting players back. That's just my opinion with that. I mean, I don't know, it's up to him if he wants to. I can understand and I respect his decision with that though, because he's always been pretty right when it comes to servers. like out of Archie and Gberry, I feel like Gberry's definitely been on point with a lot of things, whereas Archie has really good ideas, but he's not always been like straight with the community, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, he's always been a guy that like people have either liked or hated from what it seems like, so I actually don't know. And then we just went on to talk about like the idea of nostalgia. I mean, it would be really cool to see the server come back, like I even said that, but in reality, is it realistic? Probably not. But I guess, you know, his reasoning for not wanting to open up Badlion again, like the reasons are holding true to him. You know, I think like there just hasn't been enough people that really want to see it return. Like even on my video, I know it gets a ton of hype, you guys really want it to come back. You know, even when I do a Badlion client giveaway, you guys love the Badlion client. Like I've been doing a few giveaways because Gberry's been letting me do them, but you guys genuinely love it when I do Cape giveaways. I've been gaining subscribers, I've been getting a lot of people. That's kind of why I keep doing it, just because you guys actually love them. Like I've been getting like 800 comments, 1,000 likes in no time on my videos, so that's kind of why, you know, I keep it going. And I guess I've also been helping Gberry out with coming up with ideas for the new updates for the Badlion client. You know, there's a few things that I really hate on the client that I really want to see change. For example, the GUI, I actually hate how it slides out. That's just my personal opinion. I would love to see that change, like personally, but yeah, I'm finding it really difficult to commentate though, guys. I'm gonna be honest, like if this code doesn't get better if it doesn't start getting better, I'm probably not gonna be able to upload a video tomorrow. That kind of sucks, but yeah, that's probably what it's gonna come to. Like my voice and everything is just horrible. Like from what it sounds like, it just sounds really blocked up and like really bad. I don't know if that's actually how it is. I'm gonna have to listen over to this video, but yeah, it kind of sucks that that's kind of the outcome of my video talking about Badlion. I mean, it's, you know, it's his decision at the end of the day. I think if there's enough spark and enough people in the community really wanting it, could have had a slight return, but I just feel like people really need to, like, if they want it, talk about it, you know, start tweeting about it, actually get a load of attention around it, because I want to see it happen. It's just like, from what it looks like, community is dead. Like people are just playing everywhere, everyone is scattered on different servers right now. I still feel like there needs to be a spark for something to happen, like for a server that big to return. But I'm still glad the Badlion client is, you know, doing bits. As I already said in the last video, it's still growing, which honestly is a good thing, because, you know, it's stopping cheaters. You know, the whole idea of having Minecraft clients instead of the actual, you know, regular ones, like the default clients, having actual like PvP clients that have like anti-cheats on them are even 10 times better. It reduces the amount of cheaters. You know, there's only very few people that can actually bypass the Badlion client from what I've heard, so it's honestly doing good so far. I mean, I just hope they keep it up. I don't know, it kind of sucks. Like, it makes me upset to make this video, you know, talking about how Badlion probably won't actually come back, even though I made a video a week ago, you know, with high hopes. But, you know, after sitting down with the management team behind Badlion, I can understand their point of view. I mean, their client is doing so well right now. I believe it's really popular in like the Hypixel community, so I can understand why a load of people are downloading it. It's probably like the only thing people are using on Hypixel apart from Hyperium, so, you know, it's pretty hyped up, and I think they're making updates for the newer versions of Minecraft too, so that's even better. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video and the UHC meetup gameplay in the background. A lot of you guys have been asking what server I'm playing on in these videos, and I don't include the sidebar of the server just because it doesn't look very nice. Like, I don't like their scoreboard on My Man Club. So yeah, the server I've been playing on recently is My Man Club. I've been muting the chat a little bit as well because the chat is really toxic. I actually like My Man Club a lot, and this isn't even promotion for them, but I actually like their server, but the community on there is like really toxic. So I always like end up muting the chat just because it gets pretty toxic in the chat. It's kind of annoying, so I just have to mute it, and I disable the scoreboard just because it makes the video look nicer in my opinion. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. I know a lot of you are probably quite bummed out that Badlion is probably not going to make a return anytime soon, but maybe we'll see it one day. You know, maybe we might see it one day. You know, you never know. If Minecraft starts booming again and the PvP community gets a huge revival, who knows what could happen in the future. So anyway, hope you guys did enjoy the video. I'll see you tomorrow with another video, and goodbye.